How's it going? Ugh. What's up, everybody? We're just doing a short one today. It's not going to be very long. Probably like an hour, I imagine. Vet karate tonight, and I was debating on whether waiting tomorrow, but I kind of want to hear it today, and D-Thrax was asking if I would react to it, so we're going to listen to D-Thrax's song that's coming out in half an hour. The new cover of Eyes That Gaze Into the Nexus. That's the plan. Watch it alone, like I have no friends, but I guess you're checking here. That's fine. You can watch it on your own. You can link. I was gonna link it in the chat and tell people to go say hi, because I want to bring more awareness to those covers because they're amazing. You're free to do as you wish, Aiden. Whatever you want to do. I'm here, so I'll stay. We got like 25 minutes of waiting. True. That is true. I guess one thing I'll just talk about for now. I finished the script for a new video that I'm just going to be releasing probably later tonight or tomorrow. And it's just kind of like a news update for those who haven't been following on Twitter or in general. How's my day, Red? Thank you for asking, Drawing with Jay. It was alright. I was kind of like Sisyphus today. That's what it felt like. So, without giving too much away, I deal with an email inbox for a lot of my stuff in my job. And all day today, the emails in my box that kept getting moved there stayed at 35. I'd clear one, it would stay at 35. I would clear 10 of them, it stayed at 35. It was just 35 all damn day long. I was working my ass off, trying to get through as many emails as I could, and every time I looked at the damn box count, it stayed at 35 because more stuff was just coming in all day. So that's what today was like for me. Yeah. But I slept well last night, at least. That was nice. I got a good amount of sleep. It's been a minute. I feel much more at peace now that I finished Octopath 2. God, that game's so good. I'm also working on the script for that as well. It's kind of like the top priority video, other than the Bravely News one that I'm going to be getting out tonight or tomorrow. The Octopath review is going to be like the first project. Everything else is kind of putting on the back burner until that's done, is the plan. I probably sound far away, but that's because I pushed everything aside so I can eat my dinner. But yeah, I made like a list of like, in the script of like all the videos that I'm working on. So like for long-term Bravely research projects, I currently have 4 planned. I want to do Fairy's Effect, which is one I've been working on for a while. It's been going very slowly though, admittedly. I want to do one on Brilliant Lights, because Coma, you recorded a bunch of footage, so I want to kind of just make a comprehensive summary video, just going over the plot. I want to do a translation of the 200 Years Later novel that comes with the Bravely Second Collector's Pack. Let me turn this down just a little. That comes with the Bravely Second Collector's Pack from Japan. Because in that there is a short novel slash story, I don't really know how long it is exactly, that seems to depict something with Praying Barrage. I don't know what the plot is, but I'll find out. And then I also finally had Pocketbook of R second come in, both issues of that. So I have to do that translation video because a lot of people like the Pocketbook of R and the Pocketbook of R challenge run. So those would be pretty good to do. Good luck figuring out Brilliant Lights. I will try my best. See, the thing is, I haven't started the Brilliant Lights research. I will try, though. But I'm sincerely unsure how much I could actively make into a video. So we'll just have to see with that one. Honestly, after finishing Octopath 2, I kind of want to do lore videos for Octopath. Because I love Octopath's background lore. Like, I really like the stuff that I know and hear about. It's just that the first game's main plot that you play was utter dog shit, for the most part. But 2 is, like, way more fascinating. You know? So, there's that. And one day we'll fight Goldera. In terms of streaming, I want to get back into the Final Fantasy grind, so I want to start 7 soon. Not sure when yet, though. Also, I'm not playing Bravely Default 2, I just got it on in the background. Hey, Andres, how's it going? Too many things to do. Yeah, I got way too many things to do on top of my job. Yeah. Just too much. But I'm hoping to get a lot of the research projects done this year before the next Bravely release, if that's what's coming out based on the Twitter announcements. Remember, it didn't say the new Bravely game is coming, it said that there's going to be news about developments with the Bravely series, and that's something I want to point out in the video that's coming out tonight or tomorrow. Is that it wasn't confirmed that it's a new Bravely game. It's very likely that's the case, but that's not necessarily what they said. So there'll be more on that when the video comes out. It'll probably be like an 8-minute video. It's not going to be super long. But yeah, it's going over like that announcement on the 3rd anniversary. So what got you into Octopath Traveler? Bravely Default. It's because the first one was made by the Bravely Default team. And so I was like, yeah, I'll try it out. A brand new game by them. It looks super cool. I got it pretty shortly after launch. It was the reason I got a Switch. Brilliant Lights 2. Imagine. Another game we can miss out on. But then it took me 2.5 years to finish because I was going to university and didn't bring my Switch. And even when I was home, I didn't want to play the game. Like, I did not enjoy playing through 1 almost at all. Like, it was very, very annoying. Let me change this though. Change this. There we go. This is a good one. But I did eventually finish 1, and I did my review of it. It's probably like the best video on the channel. That one or the Bravely Second's Failure. Those two are like probably 2 of the best videos I made on the channel, in my opinion. When does the announcement start? Hey, Natalie, how you doing? Do you mean like the song? It starts in about 19 minutes is the reaction, because it's coming out live. So I want to watch it there. What's Calma sending me? Oh, goodness. Okay, I didn't see that post on that. I know exactly what thread that is, Coma. Because I responded on that, I'm pretty sure. Holy shit, that's... Man, people just can't sit through shit anymore, can they? My favorite was the Master Kamizumi ending. Oh, I'm glad you liked that. That one's pretty good too. I'm happy with how that one came out. The only reason like I don't rate it as high is just because it was super easy to make, honestly. Like, the streaming part was the hardest part of it, but most of that video isn't like a lot of effort. It's just recording cutscenes and then adding a little bit of dialogue in between each. But I'm glad people enjoy that one. That one's kind of like that came out of necessity because there wasn't really a lot of clear. It's so funny, yeah. There wasn't like a clear path online. Like Sailor Nemesis put out some guides, but a lot of it was only in text, and they uploaded like a few videos of like the scenes with like some of the paths, but then I was also hearing conflicting statements. So I just like, okay, I'm just gonna do the whole thing in one sitting and try to figure it out on my own, and that's how like that video came about. Yeah. I've completely lost track of what I was talking about. Octopath Traveler. So I finished the first one, did the review, and then I beat Goldera like a month later. That was the hardest thing I ever did in a video game. And then the mobile game came out in America, and I was like actually really happy to see that, but it was Octopath, I didn't really care. Same with Octopath 2, I was like, oh, the sequel's out, but I don't really know if I'm gonna play it because of, like, why would I spend 60 to 80 hours on a game that I didn't really like the first one of? So why am I gonna waste my time spending that much time again on a sequel that's probably might end up that way? But I played the mobile game, and the mobile game was a bit better. There's some good stuff in that. So then eventually I decided, okay, fine, let's take a look at Octopath 2. Let's see what the final boss theme is. Let's see what the final boss is. And without story spoiling myself per se, without like going into why we're fighting this thing or what it is, and just hearing that final boss theme and seeing a couple of the things from that fight, I was like, yeah, you know what? This is a very good reason to give this game a chance. And that's what prompted me to play Octopath 2, was seeing the ending. Sometimes when I want to try a game, but I'm not sure if I'm going to like it, and I don't know if I want to commit the time to it, I will see if the ending is going to be worth it for me. Like, if it's something that interests me, and if it is, if that ending is intriguing to me, if it's something that I want to actually experience myself playing, I will go look up the ending, and if that's the case, then I will play the game. But otherwise, like, sometimes I just don't bother, because doesn't intrigue me. So that was the motivator to play Octopath 2. Started playing it, the game rocked, and now it's the best game I've ever played. So, review in like a couple weeks or something. It's gonna take some time to get that one done up. Yeah. But it's kind of crazy, like how differing my opinions are between 1 and 2. Because it's like, it's gone from the most middling game I've ever played, where I have extreme opinions on both ends of the spectrum for many things about that game, to, oh, everything is just peak, and there's only a handful of problems. Like, very minute problems. When I can say that the biggest problem I have with Octopath 2 is the translation errors, that's like a really good sign. I wonder if they ever make an Octopath 3. I remember reading an article, I think it was on Famitsu a while ago, that the team said they aren't sure if they're going to make a 3. Engia. Engia. Glad to hear that. Hey, Jaders, how's it going? Was my game of the year last year easily? I think it's probably just my best game I ever played, yeah. No, I loved it so much. It was incredible. Good to see you, though, Jaders. But I remember reading an article a while ago where the team said that they aren't sure if they would make one. If they are, it's going to take some time because they've kind of run out of, like, story concepts without really repeating themselves for the Travelers. Because, like, that's 16 character plots, right? Like, thorough character plots used, plus the mobile game story, right? So, I don't blame them if it's going to take them some time to make a new entry. And plus, they've got the mobile game still going, because they're going into the Celestia arc now. So they finished up the Austera arc a while ago in Japan. I think we're just reaching the end of that in the English version. But now we're going into Celestia. I think it kept me playing Octopath 2 is because the jobs were actually all good and each traveler was fun to use. Yeah. Yeah, no, everybody felt pretty good. I think the person I had the most trouble with figuring out what to do was Throne. Until I got Arms Master, I didn't know what to really do with her. Because, like, she was just pretty much exactly as the thief from the first game, for me. That's just what it felt like. After watching a Japanese movie, I really want to see an Octopath game in a modern setting. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Yeah. Oops, shit. Yeah. But no, I really, really enjoyed my time with Octopath 2. A friend of mine recommended that I try Live Alive, and I hadn't heard a lot about that, so I might actually give that a try. I think it's on sale right now, so I might pick it up. But I haven't actually heard a lot about Live Alive, so if it's on Steam, I'll take a look. I'm just adding to the pile of games I need to play. Yeah. 13 people. Holy cow, everybody's coming on out. Just as a reminder, like, this stream's only gonna be like an hour, hour and a half, probably. Live Live really peters out in the end, in my opinion, unless people disagree. Okay. Also, hello, Tara. In my opinion, Live Live is the worst Team Asano game, but it's still good. Oh. Tried out the demo, it was amazing. It's on Steam, yeah. Including various dailies most people hate on. Live Live is a solid title. Okay, so we're getting some mixed responses. Okay, interesting. I'm curious how I'll see it. Because I know it's another anthology-like game with, similar to Octopath. To a degree. To a degree. Not one-to-one, but it's in that capacity. As far as I'm aware. I wouldn't even mind if they shrunk it down to less travelers if they do future Octopath games, similar formula, but able to have more interactions. I kind of like the 8. I can see why you're saying that, but I'd keep it to the 8. It's kind of the game's thing. It's good, but not as interesting as the other games, and I have very minor gripes with it. Okay. That's another one. I gotta do various daylight, because I've had that installed on my computer for months, and I haven't even booted it yet. I might start doing just, like, hangout streams. Like, you can come in, and I'll stream for a couple hours, Various Day Life, and just chat while I play that. Because Various Day Life isn't, like, really focus intensive. The only time you're really, really focused and, like, on a timer is when you're doing expeditions. And that's about it. So it's not only a Team Asano game by default, since it's still very much an SNES game. Okay. It's very different in its anti-anthology methodology as OTS. Okay. Absolutely. Hey, James Busk. Nice to see you. Absolutely love to master the Bravely titles, but I'm super hesitant to hop onto Octopath. Do you recommend, especially if I got too much time? This story is really separate. You just choose one plate and move on to the next one. Okay, that'd be interesting. So to answer James first before Jay, don't play the first Octopath. Play Octopath 2. Just play Octopath 2. That's my recommendation. Octopath 2 is the best game I've ever played. Octopath 1 is very divided. It's got really good things and really bad things, in my opinion. So I think it's half and half on that. Etrian Odyssey 4, no. I've had a friend who recommended that I really play through the Etrian series, and I do want to do that. But that's that one's going to be like down the line because I got so much stuff. I think playing Octopath 1 allows you to appreciate Octopath 2 more. I suppose, but like I would never recommend somebody to spend 80 hours just to appreciate 2 even more. I guess. Like that's a long commitment. 60 to 80 hours. to beat Octopath 1. It's a long commitment just to like 2 more. Etrian is fun but hard. That's what I've heard from my friend. Yeah. Again, that's just my recommendation. I know there's people who love Octopath 1, but it just did not work for me. If you do decide to try Octopath 1 and you don't end up liking it, just go to 2. If you do decide to play 1 and you don't like it, just play 2. It's not strictly necessary. But only with tame expectations. Well, the problem is, right, is that they built up all that hype about the connecting stories with on the first release, and then everybody was pissed off about it, including me. Right? But even then, I did not enjoy the stories nearly as much as the ones at 2. Obviously, they should play every Asano game before playing Octopath 2 to appreciate it more. So true. Yeah, spend like over 200 hours on all the games. Yes, you appreciate it? No problem. Okay. Let's grab this link. Now, just a second. I just linked in the chat the thing I want to talk about today. Let's head here and say hi. Have this on in the background. You give Dthrax like the view on the thing. Say hi in the chat. 100% them too to appreciate them flying. All right. Yeah. I do get what you're saying, Aiden, and like I think probably why I appreciate Octopath 2 so much is because I did play 1, but I don't want to recommend people to go through what I did. I guess is what I'm coming to. Did it even swap over? Or just the wrong one? I think this is the right button. Person didn't have problems with Octopath 1. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Yeah. 40 musicians. Dthrax had to get 10 more people to do BD2's boss theme over BD1's. It's crazy. Also, I pity C. Lily. Like, I imagine she's gonna kill it. I pity her throat for having to hit the high notes on this one. Been 3 years already, man. Yeah. No, I was saying, I still remember the whole week that I just played Brave Default 2 on release. It was so good. Question: am I the only one who thought the Brave Default 2's second overworld theme, battle theme, sound like a boss theme? I mean, it's good. I don't know if I would consider it a boss theme. I like the art they got done of the Nexus. That's good. Part of it sounds like that of the name. Oh, yeah. Don't even remember the second battle theme. It's still stuck in my head. Actually, we got the playlist up and we can put it on. Goes to check it, yeah. Got 29 people waiting on the video. How's the music? Is it loud enough for you guys? This feels like it's a Saga battle theme. I was messing with the audio because I think my OBS reset my audio settings for the finale. And it was kind of sad how quiet the game was. Slightly low, probably fine. Okay. Close out of that. Make my presence known. Like if someone told me Kenji Ito wrote this, I believe them. Okay. There's D-Thrax. Home for BD2. 40 musicians playing a children's song? It's a lot more than a fucking children's song, nerd. The message got deleted. Rightfully deserved. Like, I was hearing that, like, people were having a hard time on this collab. And I don't blame them at all. Like, this song is so extremely complex. They have every right to complain. But I'm sure they killed it. So let's give it a listen. I like how Eyes the Keys in the Nexus, the ones who gather stars at night, doesn't even fit with the rest of the title. Yeah. It's like 7 to 8 leitmotifs. 11.
Hangout night, my favorite.
It's 11. I counted the whole
They're
thing.
really going all out.
I don't care about your noodles. Shut up. Gravel. God, I hate gravel. That shit's gross. So fucking gross. Alright, tell me if it's loud enough or too loud. 6 plus 4 plus 1 at least. Yep. It's sound seems good. Okay. All right. Can I go full screen on this? Yeah, we're gonna go full screen on this one. $35. Oh, it's good. Okay, good. Good. Turn down my own a little, just a little. It's a little loud. All right, here we go. Let's hear it. Ah, they got the harpist back. Multiple singers. Nice. Again, going up on like those higher pitch just to make it sound slightly different, but it still works so well. The voice is so good. They're killing it. Here comes the highest notes coming up. How they're gonna handle it. There you go, Tim. Nice. Ooh, what a neat take. Oh, the kick drum right in there. This sounds like a concert level. Oh, let the guitar take the front there. That's such a good swap. I love it. I love that. And then back to the vocalist. That is a great swap. Let's go. Not a Bravely song to record. Electric violin! Let's go! Certain thing from the first game. I like to see Lily's wearing cosplay again, or at least like getting a similar outfit going on. Love it. Spotted kind of Billy. Oh, man, that guitar to it. There must be more than two. Alright, let's hear the character themes. Interesting change. I like that. You can't really change up how this is much. Very nice. Oh my god, that was so good. Dethex probably has no idea that I'm streaming right now. He might see that I'm still streaming in a minute. Oh my god, that was so good. That's probably... He's probably like, why wasn't Red messaging throughout it? It's because I'm busy live reacting to it and losing my fucking mind. Holy shit, that was so good. Oh my god. That was incredible. Fuck. They pulled it off again. They did it again. They needed 10 more musicians, but they pulled it off. No, I shouldn't say needed. That's rude. But it... How do I put this? Eyes That Gaze Into the Nexus is... And again, I'm not a music major. I don't know shit about music. You can say that again, yeah. Eyes That Gaze Into the Nexus is... I'm just going to replay it in the background. Like... Eyes That Gaze Into the Nexus is already a crazy-ass song, right? I'm just gonna say this. Eyes That Gaze Into the Nexus is a crazy-ass song already, right? Like, we all know how insane Revo's composing is. Eyes is, like, probably the most nutso song he's made. It makes sense that you need 40 people to pull together on the, like, hardest song he's ever made. Like, in terms of, like, its coolness and sheer difficulty. The first thing that, like, is popping into my head, like, hold on, I want to express, like, just how difficult and how much I appreciate how hard everyone worked on this. Revo's a band that, or Linked Horizon is a band that their job, as far as I'm aware, is practicing songs like this, right? Like, making insanely good music and practicing, and they perform. I'm not saying that these guys aren't full-time musicians, but to bring together 40 people to do this work for what is essentially a one-off project. I know that there was a lot of people returning here from Serpent Eating the Ground and probably other people from other similar projects. But to have these 40 people come together, remotely as far as I can tell, and still be able to pull this off is a miracle in and of itself. And that already deserves applause. I really like this cover. The voice is, like, softer than the original, but it's really nice. Yeah, the voice is softer. I'm not going to say a thing, like, negative about that. Because trying to hit that E5, I think it's an E5, on that high peak, is so much to ask of anybody. But they still killed the singing. Like, all three of them. It was so good. That guitar bit right here. This is my favorite part of the whole song. I want to talk about this. Coming up right here. This is my favorite. That's a good thing. Yeah. Sorry. No, it is really nice. I'm just saying it for the song. Like, they didn't hit that note that's in the song. It's like, oh, they got that objectively wrong, right? No, but they still did a fantastic job. Like, the way they sang it was so good. It was beautiful. I'm just trying to think of, like, things to say, because I'm like, again, I'm just, like, so excited listening to this. It was so well performed. And again, like, 40 people just coming together to do this, just, it's so impressive to see everybody work together to make this. The instrumentation is great. The only critique I think I had is that the standout instruments during the character themes were a little weak. That's about it. That's the only thing. I would have liked them just to be a little bit louder. But it was still good. Like, I liked how they changed Gloria from, like, they didn't have the harp player, like, take over as main there. They had this person on the strings. I like how they actually tied back the character themes. Well, that's in the original song too. But yeah, no, they did a really good job. An ocarina player, that's awesome too. Wonderful cover, makes me want to boot up BD2 right now. Yeah, no, I'm excited to play on Thursday now. And now I have a song to be listening to on repeat for the whole week, because that's all I ever do. I don't listen to new music, I just play the same songs all week on repeat. Because this week, technically for the last few months, it's just been Vita the Wicked and Those Who Denied the Dawn. This is going to be taking its place, probably. But I like that this swap out, this was really cool. I liked having all the different, like, brass wind instruments. I don't really know. Again, I'm just kind of talking out of my ass and trying to sound smart, but yeah, like the double guitar there on Seth's theme. But this is the part that I really liked. Where is it? This is like when they swapped in a harp on their Serpent cover. Coming up, this part was beautiful too. This revitalization of the Bravely theme, this was beautiful. I love that section. So good. Great transition. Beautiful voices. Yes, more. But then, this, instead of using a choir or a single vocalist, swapping to the guitar to take its place for a verse. That's so cool, and it worked so well. I love that. I absolutely love that. That was the thing that caught me off guard so much, and I adored it. It's so fucking cool. I want to hear the whole section. Like, yeah. And then they come back. Oh, heavenly. Heavenly is the right word to describe this. It is heavenly. It's so good. They should all be so proud of themselves. Like, they did such a good job with this. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be buying the physical CD for this again. It's so good. I already got the Circling the Horizon one in my Bravely box over the side. The electric violin on that actually works super well too. The biggest thing, they kept up the tempo again. And I think that's the thing, like I said about Serpent, they managed to keep up with, like, the professional band that does this at, like, concerts. Again, I don't know who amongst here is a professional or not. I'm trying desperately not to be insulting to anybody. But, like, again, 40 musicians coming together remotely, as far as I can tell, to come together and do this. And they still kept up the exact same pace, the same energy as the original song. Blows my mind. It's it's so good. Why am I not subscribed to D-Thrax? What am I doing? I'm so rude. I like this shit. I just realized they added in the job class boss themes there. Yeah. Well, that's not in the cover. That's in the original song. The original song has 11 leitmotifs. But they did a great job of covering them. Medel's theme. There we go. Let's go. Like, Gloria's theme is my favorite part of Eyes, and they did so good there. Yes. Doing our boy Seth justice. And again, it just goes to show, like, hey, T-Rex, there he is! Hey, you made it! Welcome! You guys killed it, again! First time I had this game, I think I looped it like 7 or more times before I finally beat it. Because most people beat it in like 3 turns or something. Yeah. The Gloria theme section is actually impossible to play on the harp. Oh, really? Let's replace it with a Zither? Fair enough. I don't blame you guys. So I wonder what they did. Like, again, I'm not a musician, so I'm wondering what instrument they used on the original. The Zither, that's what that's called. Interesting. Either way, I loved it. I just want to say, since you probably just arrived, well, let's give the credits here. A little shout out, like, widen that. All 40 people. How many guitars you had? You had 11 guitars this time. Wow. Holy moly. The didgeridoo. God, it's so good. Is a synthetic harp in the original? Or they cheat recorded it? Ah, okay. I see. Interesting. Yeah, you guys know a lot more about it than me. So if you guys still played it on a real instrument, they did a synth. That's even better. I just want to say, like, my favorite part that you guys changed up. Right, I think it's here. This, right here. Going for the guitar lead. Yes, love it. My brain's gonna be, like, hooked on this little bit for, like, the next week and a half. I'm gonna be, like, thinking about that over and over and over again. Like, that is stuck in my head now. It's so good. It's so unbelievably good. Oh, man. Yeah. No, you guys killed it again. Like, it's... I can't spew enough compliments. You guys just do such a good job with these covers. It's beautiful. Like, it is so good. Yeah. The only reason I wasn't chatting in the live chat for the premiere is because I was busy watching it and just enjoying it. I like Seth comeback part. Yeah, the Seth comeback part was really well handled too. Like right before this. The little, yeah, this whole bit. This was so well handled. Too late for live reaction. Oh no, you can just rewind it late game. I'll leave the stream open, but I'm also going to I'm gonna VOD it as well, or like cut it up. God tier cover, it's insane. Again, it's insane. It's insane. It's peak. It's peak. It's just as good as the Serpent Eats the Eden Horizon, and it's just as good as Those Who Deny the Dawn, which I went back and re-listened to today in anticipation for this. I went back and re-listened to the cover of Deny the Dawn, and that I love it so much more. First time I was a little iffy, being honest, but I went back and re-listened to it, like, yeah, no, this is awesome. Ugh. I'm gonna have to rewatch it later without Red speaking over it. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, it's definitely worth listening to without me yammering on. I'm just yapping. Just as everyone stop talking. I'm excited. I love the song. It's so good. I also don't want to be the typical React streamer either, where I just sit in silence and then be like, "Oh, that was cool" at the end, you know? Like if I'm gonna be reacting on something, I'd rather give my critiques as it's happening and actually keep talking about it, because I don't want this to just be a re-upload of the song that, you know, steals all the views or some dumb shit like that. That sucks. All the views should be going to Dthrax. So I will keep ads off of, like, when I upload the clip of me talking. I don't mind the commentary. I appreciate that, Jay. I'm sure Aiden doesn't either. Aiden just probably wants to enjoy the fucking song without me yapping. I'm sure Aiden doesn't mean it that way either. Oh, cool, Aiden. I was joking. Okay, I'm sorry. It's hard to read intention. Ratchet Ray. Hell yeah. Nice. Good shit, man. Nice. And you can do it without me keeping you up to 4 a.m. now. You don't have to wait until, like, the crack of dawn for me anymore. Also, I doubt the Bravely streams are going to be, like, nearly as long as the Octopath, because I've already played through those games, so I'm just going to play until I feel like it. Matter of fact, if I played Octopath 2 for the 3rd time on, I have to play the 2nd game. What? Are you talking about Champions of the Continent? The mobile game? Mobile game's not too bad. I'm not sure what J means either. Yeah. Holy cow. That's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna stop playing it because it stops stealing all the creds. Look at all that. Holy shit. There's so many fucking people. Yeah, this is such a good collab. Oh, Bravely Default 2. Okay, gotcha. Or you meant playing 2nd. Okay. Yeah, definitely should. Difficulty. I like this. The star ratings. Yeah, like, I cannot even imagine trying to do it. Trying to sort this song out. This must have been nuts. Like, just the figuring out what to do and how to change things up just slightly to make it doable alone must have taken ages. And then actually getting everybody to, getting the people to do them and then sorting it all out and getting them done. Like, this is a tremendous amount of work. It's so good. Yeah. I'm gonna link that in the chat one more time. So, probably end the stream here in a minute, because I got karate in an hour. There. There's the link to the song. Make sure that you go check that out. Don't just listen to my stream. Go give the video a like, comment. Like, this absolutely deserves way more praise. It's so good. Actually, I gotta post it in my Discord too. Music. That's so good. Okay. So, I almost fell in my chair. New video either tonight or tomorrow. Not sure when. I want to try to get it out tomorrow, or tonight. I don't think I'm going to have anything else. So it'll probably be out later after karate. Yeah. And then other stuff on the way in the future. Thank you, D-Thrax, for keeping me up to date on it coming out and, like, tuning in to check on that and, being okay with me reacting and all that. Like, you guys do such a good job, and I want to help share it because you deserve way more attention than you're getting currently. You deserve so much more attention. Oh, God, it's so good. I'm gonna be listening to this for the rest of the week. That's what I did when I first found the Serpent Eating the Horizon cover. I listened to it for like a week straight. So now this is going to be the new one, and I'll probably intersplice it with the Serpent Eating the Horizon, and then Deny the Dawn, and I'll just have all three of them playing in rotation of each other. That's probably what's going to end up happening. Yeah. Alright. That's going to be all for me tonight, though. I wasn't going to do a long stream. Just mostly listening to that and giving my thoughts. Alright. So thank you all for coming on out. Make sure to go check out the video yourselves. Definitely go give that a listen. I'm going to be sharing it around everywhere. And have a good night, everybody. I'll see y'all soon. Good night, Coma. Good night.